my parents had me. Well, they beg from where they come from to come to America, not to see their child become a gangbanger.
Mm-hmm.
That was their their biggest dream. You know, because we grew up in hoods, and my brother gangbang, and they just don't want their youngest child to fall into that trap. You know,
And where your parents originated from?
they're from Cambodia. They
Okay.
came from a time where they were it's called the Khmer Rouge. They were saved refugees from a time of a communistic era in 1974, where Pol Pot, it was a genocide where if you see the killing fields, they strip families out their homes, like just like you see in the movies, where a tank would drive by in the villages, and you hear the horn, and the families had to come out their homes, and they bring them to a certain a promised land where all the food, it was famine at that time, so where you could get your daily needs, but they trapped them, and then they separate all the sisters, brothers, mothers, grandmas, uncles into different camps. And if you were educated and when you were a doctor or a teacher, they kill you on the spot. They take you to the side and shoot you with an AK.
Because you was dangerous, you was too smart.
It's because you knew better. And the communism, they want to dumb it down, become one world in their, structure. You know what I'm saying? Because if you knew better, you do better, right? It's like being conditioned. When an elephant is conditioned, you saw how powerful an elephant could be, but if it's tied up into a tree or to wherever it's at, that's all he knows. He's conditioned to it.
Like almost like saying programmed, huh?
Yeah, program. Yeah, facts.
And then you say your parents, they did everything they could and they got away from there.
So my mom and my dad, they had their own separate stories. They met in Atlanta as saved refugees.
Okay.
So separately, they have to work a field, right? Say they dig in the ground, raising like crops of rice. And if you got these red soldiers with their guns ready to blow and monitoring everybody there to make sure they're working hard. If you're not working hard, they pull you to the side and shoot you with an AK. And they're not working for money. They're working for the survival and a small bowl of rice. Small bowl of rice. That's why they were so scrawny and skinny. My dad, you see his pictures from way back, he was scrawny. My dad, he got a stomach now. Well, my dad passed away, but before he had a stomach.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So like, when my parents taught me how I hustle today, it's because they had to hustle for their survival. And imagine had to press that on their kids. So I'm too young to hear all this. I'm too young to like put that pressure on me. I'm only in the 5th grade, 3rd grade, and I had to hustle. Cause I see my mom on the side of the bed crying because we can't make rent, but she don't want to show that to her kids. So.
And you seen it.
Yeah.
And that turned on that motor on the inside.
I had to get money. I had to figure it out. I had to, and I learned in the most wrongest ways. But that's why I would love to share about. Yeah.
But I mean, this is what you had to do, though.
I had to.
You and your brother?
My brother, we had a great relationship growing up. We always crack jokes and laugh and just, play with a little teddy. Anything was funny to us.
Okay.
But then as soon as I started turning 14, he's 4 years older than me, so he became like starting to get adulthood. I'm 17, 18. He would always run around with older cats.
Okay.
Like some OGs.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot from my brother's mistakes, getting locked up, getting in camps and just causing a lot of heartache and headache on my parents.
Mm-hmm.
And we just fell apart. I felt like it was his ego, like I felt like there was jealousy.
You feel like he had an ego and was jealous?
I feel like it was some type of jealousy.
Okay.
Like anything I do, he always say, "Oh, that's gay, you faggot." I don't cuss, but why would you always have to cut? Like, I dealt with this firsthand as my blood. I think it's just normal, but it was some type of hate.
How did your mom feel about your relationship?
She's hurt by it. She wished like we could just be more cordial, more cool. But individually, we do our care for our mother individually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you care for your mom now?
She's my heart, man.
That's your heart.
Yeah.
Your everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure she good.
Absolutely, man. My mom's retired. I'm blessed to be able to take care of her. But to be honest, right now, I just asked her temporarily because I want to hit the next level of my life and run this warehouse,
Mm-hmm.
a whole creative lab incubator. I just asked her, like, Ma, look, I normally take care of the bills, but I just need you to pick up a part-time to help me, like, cover, help me, just help. I'll take care of everything else because I need this creative space to run, and that's what's going to generate and run fully exercise my fullest potential.
Okay.
Then you ain't got to work no more. So you don't work more again. She already been retired for the last 3 years. So I'm blessed to even witness that for her. She's having to work every single day just for survival, and now she can just rest.
That's right. That's good. That's definitely, a good thing that you're doing that. And when you asked her, to like a part-time job, what did she say? I'm sure she was willing.
It was out of her own choice. She just hit me
Okay.
up. She started to see, like, I got a lot on my shoulders, and I got a lot going on, and I'm fully sacrificed everything to build the brand of God's kingdom for the sake of God. And she started seeing, like, oh, I started applying for Walmart. I'm like, Mom, what you mean Walmart? Like, come on, you deserve better than that. Nah, I want to, just get a part-time, just make under a certain amount, because with retirement, they give you a cap you have to make. And I'm trying to, like, awaken my mother from that mindset of limit, of scarcity, of poverty, because we grew up in poverty. And how do we break that generation? How do we break those generational curses? Because why is her mindset just minimum wage still?
You have to realize where she come from.
Exactly, and that's why.
And that plays, it really plays a part in life now.
Yeah.
Limited, they was limited on, worked hard, full time, but like you said, was only paid like small portions, and then plus food, like survival.
It was no portions, it was food.
Just food, no money at all.
And survival.
We're going to let you stay alive, pretty much.
Yeah.
Obligated.
Yeah, just slaves, enslaved. Because you can't walk out of that. You can't step away. They're gonna gun you. Yeah, you die.
You were born here?
I was fortunately and blessed to be born in Long Beach, California.
Okay. Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
And from what you from what you seen your parents go through, they put the fire under you to go hard, and now you're building a brand.
Yes.
What's good, everybody? I'm OG Cuicide. If you enjoyed this clip, subscribe to OG Cuicide in the Building on YouTube. Peace.